Hey guys, it's Kevin and happy 2024. So I'm going to start the year off with, I guess, my annual productivity desk setup. Most of the tech hasn't changed, but I did add some accessories that freshen up my desk. As I go through each item, I'll keep track of the budget here and link everything in the description box below. So let's dive right in. Okay, it wouldn't be a desk setup without an actual desk. So this one is the Remy Standing Desk by Fully. It's a laminated wooden desk and it's been really solid for the 3+ years that I've used it. The desk moves up and down with this control panel and it's pretty smooth and stable. Oh, and I want to quickly point out how nice my cable management is. I only stand about 30% of the time because this is the most comfortable and most expensive chair I've ever owned. The Herman Miller Embody. Of course, I had to get it in all black and it has this cool exoskeleton design on the back. I can sit for hours and not feel any pain or pressure. I also have this Comfy Life footrest for added support. If anyone asks me for a chair recommendation, I'm going to recommend this one. It has a 12-year warranty, so invest in a great chair and save your back. Alright, moving on to what's on the desk, I guess I'll go from left to right. The computer powering my entire setup is the 14-inch M1 Pro MacBook Pro. It doesn't have the latest chip, but I didn't feel a need to upgrade besides the space black color. It's handled every task I threw at it, browsing the web, watching 4K videos, and editing raw photos. Plus, every video I uploaded on this channel was edited in 4K and sometimes ProRes on this machine. It's small and light to take anywhere, but still powerful enough to get stuff done. Most of the time, the MacBook Pro sits in the book arc by 12 South. My desk is pretty small, so this saves me some space by having the laptop in an upright position. It also improves airflow, and I like how the rubber inserts are removable, so when there's a new MacBook redesign, I can just swap these out. And before we continue, I want to take a quick minute to thank CloudyPow for sponsoring this portion of the video. Since the iPhone 15 series switched to USB-C, I want to replace my MagSafe dual charger. And this one is small and compact at just 7mm around and 2mm high. It can easily fit in your bag, pocket, and even the palm of your hand. But don't let the small size deceive you because it can charge 3 devices at once. Thanks to MagSafe, the iPhone aligns perfectly every time and charges wirelessly up to 15 watts. You can even adjust the charger 45 degrees and extend it, which is great for watching shorts or for standby mode. On the back, there's a spot to charge your AirPods, and underneath there's a hidden Apple Watch charger. You just slide it out and plug it in on the side. I like how it's optional, so if you don't have an Apple Watch, it doesn't sacrifice the overall size of the product. The CloudyPow 3-in-1 wireless charger keeps my devices fully charged and my desk clean. If you're interested, you can use my code KEVINTIDE20 or the link down below to get 20% off your order during checkout. Next is what I call the control center. I'm a 3-input person, so I have a trackpad, keyboard, and mouse. This is the Apple Magic Trackpad 2, and I only use it for scrolling and gestures. It has smoother scrolling, and zooming in and jumping between spaces is quicker than a mouse. Then I have the Logitech MX Mechanical Mini. I used to use a Magic Keyboard, but there's nothing quite like hearing those satisfying clicks. And my mouse of choice is the MX Master 3S. It's ergonomic, charges on the front via USB-C, and there's side scrolling. Also, those quieter clicks are a game changer. The newest items on my desk are these accessories from Grove Made. I have a wool felt desk pad in dark gray. It basically acts as a home for my peripherals, and I can place things down without damaging the desk. It also doubles as a mouse pad. And if you're wondering, the wool is so dense and compact that the mouse doesn't snag. Off to the side, I have a matte black coaster for my drinks, which matches the matte black Disneyland cup my cousin got me. Then there's the desk shelf, which is also in, you guessed it, matte black. This adds more storage and keeps my most frequently used items close by. And over here, I have a desk tray to store smaller items like AirPods Pro, pens, SD cards, cables, Apple Watch bands, and cleaning tools. This here is the CalDigit TS4, which is the only new piece of tech. I like to keep my desk nice and tidy, so before I bought this, I was always plugging cables in and unplugging it when I'm done. But now, everything is plugged into the back, and a single cable goes straight to the MacBook Pro. I also have easy access to some ports on the front, and above it, there's some hard drives and SSDs for backups. For the microphone, I'm using the Shure MV7 that's attached to the Blue Compass. This is still the nicest mic and arm combination I've used because the springs and cable management are built into the arm. And when I want to record a voiceover, I can just swing it around and start recording in Logic Pro. The monitor I'm using is the 32-inch LG Ultrafine Display Ergo. It's an IPS and DCI-P3 display, which is great for editing photos and videos. It's only 60Hz though. The monitor defaults to 4K, but I upscaled it to 6K for more screen real estate in exchange for less sharpness. The Ergo stand has built-in cable management and supports any type of movement you want. And on the back, I taped the hue light strip for a little bit of light and color. On each side of the monitor, I have 2 HomePod minis grouped as a stereo pair. I only use these for music and podcasts since there's a 2-second delay when doing anything else. So if I need to do any precise edits, I'll use the AirPods Max. Unfortunately, it still has that lightning port. And finally, the extra goodies on my desk. There's a black icons cube from Dbrand. It has various tech icons on it. I have the Apple polishing cloth on the desk shelf for my phones, which is the Pixel 8 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max, for now. And when it's time to test a new one, I'll place them on the desk pad. Underneath that is a book I'm currently reading, Feel Good Productivity by Ali Abdaal. I'll link his channel below. Then I have the popular fake IKEA plant and a little Mitsuri figure for that tiny splash of color. My desk setup is far from perfect, but I did manage to create a space where I enjoy being at. I hope you found this video helpful and maybe it'll give you some ideas for your own setup. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!